On day 1, I spawned in as a baby Godzilla. I was at a shoreline of a huge city where there were a bunch of people roaming around. Whoa, is this my home? Just then, explosions sounded off everywhere and huge buildings started to get destroyed. I walked through the streets, seeing countless explosions and nuclear blasts. What's going on? There were army men running through the streets in fear.
King Ghidora has attacked us again! Prepare the defenses!
I then heard a loud screech and turned only to see the largest kaiju I had ever seen, King Ghidora. He was fighting against my father, Dagon, who was trying to protect the city.
I will take over this planet so that it can be suitable for me, the Alpha Predator!
I won't let you!
Oh no, I have to help my dad! I started to run over, but just then, a diamond missile got shot down from the sky, landing right on me. From its radiation blast, I was transformed into a baby Diamond Godzilla and now had 5 diamond hearts. What happened to me?
Son, you must get out of here now!
Before I had any time to react, an explosion took place on the wall right behind me, revealing an army squad and a tank.
A Kijou? Capture him!
Uh-oh! On day 2, I was running through the streets away from the military. Leave me alone! There were explosions going on all around us, and I knew I have to get back to my dad. I then turned and realized I ran straight into a dead end. Oh no, I'm trapped! Please, don't hurt me. I want to help you guys.
Lies! You're nothing but a monster! Just like that dragon!
I got angry from his comment, causing an urge to fill up within me. Because of this, I let out a very powerful diamond beam. Whoa, I have diamond powers. I used my newfound ability to blast a hole through the wall, revealing a path of rubble that led up to one of the rooftops. I jumped from platform to platform as the military men started to shoot at me with their weapons. Thankfully, though, I barely made it. Yes, but just as I did, my father got thrown aside on a building right in front of me. Dad, there you are.
Son, listen to me. You must do everything you can to stop King Ghidora and protect these people. If not, nothing will be left in this world. Show them that not all of us kaijus are monsters. I love you.
Just then, a lightning shot got blasted down onto him, killing him for good. No!
In time, I will be in my full power, and when I am, this entire world will suffer under my rule!
He shot out a gravity beam down onto me. On day 3, I fell deep below the city and landed in a strange room. My head. I gotta find a way out of here. I started to run through the hallways and realized that I was in an underground lab. I continued to run until I made it inside of a large testing room where I saw a fragment that looked radioactive. Interesting. I grabbed it, causing the radiation to empower the diamond within me. My body transformed and I gained 5 more hearts. Whoa, absorbing radiation makes me stronger. Just then, bright red lights and alarms started to blare throughout the facility. Oh no, time to go. I kept running and saw an exit, but as I did,
Come on, we gotta get this monster out of here.
what's going on? I looked over and saw that some army men had a moth-like kaiju in a testing tube.
Please, I just want to be left alone with my family.
Shut up! We are done running tests on you.
Oh no, I can't just leave her behind. I have to help. On day 4, I went towards the tube and the men noticed me.
What? A diamond one?
He must have absorbed the radioactive fragment. We need backup. Behind me dropped down a crazy military mech. Oh no. It began to charge towards me and attack me with its crazy saw blade.
must eliminate Kijou!
Its attacks were very strong, but thanks to the radioactive fragment, I got stronger. I unleashed a brand new ability, allowing me to Diamond Stomp. Whoa! My stomp was so powerful that it launched the mech into a wall.
I fell down.
Yes, I did it! Hey, hold on. I used my Diamond Stomp to shatter the glass tube holding her.
You saved me. All I ever wanted was to get back to my family. But the military, they captured me.
They've been trying to get me too. I want to stop Ghidorah and show these people that not all of us kaiju are evil.
I'd love to help. My name is Mothra.
Nice to meet you. Suddenly, we heard a loud screech outside, and we went out to investigate, only to see King Ghidorah raining terror down from above on the whole city. Okay, we need to find somewhere safe to hide out, and fast.
I need to get back home first and check on my family.
Wait, hey, it's dangerous. On day 5, I chased after Mothra as she led me far away to a secluded lake, but everything in the area was destroyed. What happened here?
Oh, my family. We lived here, but they must have been taken.
By who? I looked around for any clues until I saw a path of destruction that led out towards a beach. And in the far distance was a scary looking island. Could they be there?
That place is Skull Island, and it's very dangerous.
Time to prepare then. Before I set out on my journey, Mothra and I cleaned up the area, and I gathered enough materials to build us both large homes. I promise you, Mothra, I will go and find your family.
Thank you again. My family can repay you too. They own one of the radioactive fragments.
That's the fragment that made me stronger. There are more?
Yeah, there are 5 fragments scattered throughout the world. And if that first one made you stronger, what's to say this one won't?
I'll do anything to become strong enough to take Ghidorah down. Wish me luck. On day 6, I went out and reached the shore of Skull Island. This place isn't so bad. Who wouldn't want to live here? Never mind. I looked around until I found a path of destruction leading into the large Skull Mountain. Beyond the entrance was a pit of lava with jagged rocks leading across. Okay, Godzilla, no biggie. I started to leap between platforms using my Diamond Stomp to propel me across. Woohoo! This is easy. But as I said that, all of the island's plants around me all began waking up.
Visitors are not allowed!
They started to defend their home by shooting thorns and plant matter at me. Ow! Ouch! Hey! I then unleashed my Diamond Breath attack to stun the ones closest to me. But then I made the final jump and made it fully to the other side. Yes! I looked out to my new surroundings and saw a lush gorilla empire. And down in a valley at the center of it all was the giant gorilla, King Kong, dueling against a T-Rex? On day 7, I watched as King Kong was putting on a show for his home by beating into the dinosaur with his massive fists.
Is that all you got? Ha!
With one final swing of his arms, the T-Rex slammed down, defeated. Note taken. Don't mess with this guy. As I said this, gorillas jumped out from the trees, landing behind me.
Intruder!
In one mighty leap, King Kong crashed down, startling me.
What are you doing in my kingdom?
I'm here for a family of moths that it seems your people stole.
Follow.
In another mighty leap, King Kong sprung away deep into his kingdom. I did as he said, until I arrived at a throne where Mothra's family was held in cages.
Let us go!
And to the left of Kong's throne was the radioactive fragment. I need that!
No, I need it. Now that my mighty battle axe has been stolen.
Your axe?
Yes, without it, I am not nearly as strong for my battles. But with that fragment, hopefully I can grow stronger.
How about a deal, King? If I return your axe, you free Mothra's family and give me back that fragment.
Deal.
On day 8, I journeyed through Skull Island, looking for any sign of King Kong's axe, until I saw a grand tree in the center of the forest, and high up, laying on one of its branches, there it was. Now, how do I get it? I used my diamond breath to try and break the tree limb, but it was no use. All I was doing was shaking the entire tree, and because of this, storming out of its roots was a treant guardian.
Stay away from my tree!
He began to attack, constantly reaching into the ground to summon roots that hurt. I knew I had to defend myself and unleashed my diamond breath directly into his face, stunning him. Look, stop fighting. All I want is that axe, okay? I'm not trying to hurt your tree.
That axe is owned by that stupid gorilla. His empire is polluting my home. I just want it back to how it once was.
I'm confused. What are you talking about? The tree ant brought me over to an ancient spring, but it was corroded and the water was polluted.
I used to love this spring, but now it is a total wasteland.
That's horrible. I looked out over the water and felt an urge within me. Hold on. I focused all of my power on using my diamond breath into the spring. Because of this, the diamond energy purified the polluted water and all of the nature around it. Whoa.
Oh my, thank you. You helped me, so I will help you. You can take the axe.
On days 9 to 10, I retrieved the axe from the tree before hurrying back to Kong's empire. But something was horribly wrong. They're under attack. Flames were burning down every tree in the area as gorillas were running away. What's going on? Then the sky turned gray as bolts of lightning began to shoot down everywhere. And at the center of it all was King Ghidorah.
Where is that Diamond Godzilla? I know he's here, and I shall kill you just like your father.
I did my best to sneak past and found that hiding behind the throne was Mothra's family. Thank goodness they're alive. Wait, the fragment. I have to get it. I ran through the battlefield and was able to pick it up, causing it to absorb within me. I gained 5 more hearts, and I felt my tail and the spines on my back grow even stronger. Because of this, I had a new diamond tail slam ability. Awesome.
Godzilla.
I looked over, and out of the destruction rose King Kong, but he looked super hurt. Oh no, are you all right?
I won't be if we stay here. King Ghidorah, he's too strong.
Then let's get out of here. Now, together, we were all able to find a secret passageway within the Empire and escape. On days 11 to 12, I made it safely back to base with everyone following behind me. That was close.
Too close. Ghidorah is growing way too powerful. I've never seen anything like it.
That's why it's important for all of us to work together, King Kong. My father believed in us to protect this world, and that's what I'm gonna do.
I respect that. I will stand with you.
I took the time to build up the gorillas their very own jungle home inside the base. Then I handed over the axe back to Kong. Here you go.
Thank you. Me and my gorillas will fight with you.
I looked over, and Mothra had reunited with her family.
Thank you so much, Fozo. You really did it. You saved my family.
Well, it's thanks to your family's radioactive fragment that I was able to get us out of there. Where is that coming from? I followed the noise out of my base, and in the sand of a nearby beach was some sort of mechanical device. Is this a tracker? Suddenly, a massive cage fell around me, and I was ambushed by a group of military men.
Nice work, boys. You are coming with us.
On days 13 to 14, I found myself inside of a weird-looking cage in some sort of military lab. Staring me down on the other side of the bars was an admiral.
Just as ugly as the rest of them.
Hey, I'm trying to help you humans. Let me go.
Oh, shut up. You're a monster just like that wicked King Ghidorah. Man, start the experiment.
The what? An army man flipped the switch, and my whole cage erupted with electrical energy. Ah! Because of this, I felt like I was about to collapse. I felt so weak.
With your DNA, who knows what kind of weaponry we can create?
I was left weakly standing in my cage.
Hey, were you really telling the truth back there? Do you really want to help people?
Yes. The robot then used electricity to bust open my cage. What? Why?
No time to explain. We gotta get out of here before Admiral Stens comes back.
On days 15 to 16, I escaped the military base with the help of the robot. Phew!
The military is doing everything they can to overpower you and Ghidorah, but clearly they got it all wrong, pal.
Yeah, I just want to show them that I'm trying to do the right thing. Speaking of that, why did you save me?
Because everyone in the army treats me like a joke, like some kind of mobile trash can. I just want to show the world that I can be, well, more.
I think you and I will get along just fine. Throughout the city, I heard the strangest sounding siren. What is that? We followed the noise and looked out to see a tall, lanky creature with a siren on its head.
That is also why I kind of got you out of there. That's Siren Head. He stole one of those radioactive fragments and is now going on a rampage.
Oh no, we need to stop him, and I need that fragment. I was about to run out and challenge Siren Head, but when I looked back up, it was gone. Where did he go? On days 17 to 18, I sent the robot back to my home and went in search of Siren Head. I was looking throughout the whole city as a fog started to form. Where could that thing be?
Attention civilians! An extremely dangerous Diamond Godzilla has escaped!
That's not good. I better stay stealthy.
Stealthily? I can help with that.
What the? Ah!
Shh, dummy. Stay quiet.
Oh, I guess you are really stealthy, Mothra. How can you help?
I'll scout up ahead. Don't you worry.
Mothra flew up above the city and started to fly directly from above. She would use her insect eyes to peer throughout the fog and scout out every street for me.
Psst, Fozo, this way.
I followed her quietly through the streets until we reached a city park. There, wrecking a whole Ferris wheel, was Siren Head. Now's our chance. On days 19 to 21, I ran out onto the park to face Siren Head. Hey, you! The tall figure slowly turned towards me.
Ah, the Diamond Godzilla. I've heard so much about you.
You have?
Well, King Ghidorah is on his quest to dominate and destroy this world. He asked for us other monsters to join in.
I won't let you get away with this.
Ha! Do you even know what King Ghidorah truly plans to do? Do you?
Siren Head then sprinted towards me to attack. He would use his long arms to swipe at me and keep me at distance. I did everything I could to fight back, but then I saw Mothra fly in to attack as well.
Take this.
But she was quickly swatted away. No! She fell back and landed on the ground next to me. Mothra!
Well, now I'm angry.
In a flash of brilliant light, Mothra grew in size and strength. Whoa! She flew up and spread her wings wide, which caused shards of light to shoot down and pierce through Siren Head. Ah! I followed up with my diamond tail attack taking him down for good. Where he once stood fell the next fragment, but it looked dead. Is all of its radiation gone? No! What are we going to do now? On days 22 to 26, I made it safely back to base with Mothra, and I saw that the military robot made it there safely too. I wasted no time building him up a mechanical laboratory all to himself.
Oh, jeez. Thanks, Bozo. With all this equipment and stuff, I can start looking into King Ghidorah and those radioactive fragments. Woohoo!
Sure thing. Speaking of which, any idea on how to fix this?
Oh boy, this isn't good. I've never seen this happen to one of our fragments.
There's only one way I could guess how to fix it. You gotta get it contaminated with radioactivity again.
Well, yeah, but how do we do that?
I know of one place, but it's gotta be the highest security place in the city.
On days 27 to 29, I made it to the heavily patrolled nuclear plant. Army men were roaming around everywhere, and they even had a giant tank patrolling the area too. I do not want to get hit by whatever that thing shoots. I looked towards the center of the site and saw that the massive cooling tower had a bright glow from the radiation inside. Okay, so I just gotta get my fragments in there. Got it. Now, to stay quiet and come...
Godzilla!
Alarms started to blast through the site, putting everyone on alert. Well, never mind. I started to power through the site, barreling straight towards the tower. Army men all around started to lay into me with their guns and weaponry. Knock it off. I swung my diamond tail in anger, destroying one of the nearby buildings. I just gotta get up there. I used my diamond stomp to propel me upwards to the top of the tower and threw the fragment inside. Because of this, it sunk into the nuclear pool below. Yes! But just then was a powerful shot from the tank. It crashed into the top of the tower and knocked me inside. On days 30 to 32, I bursted out of the nuclear cooling tower in my upgraded form. I gained 5 more hearts and grew into an even larger Godzilla.
I want all guns on that monster!
Every gun in the base unloaded onto me, but their bullets just bounced off of my new and improved skin. Now, my turn! I unleashed my Diamond Breath attack, scorching all of the military soldiers in the sight. I felt bad, but they had left me no choice. Then, rolling into the area was a giant tank.
Diamond Godzilla, surrender now, and maybe we will kill you quickly.
You know, I can't do that. The tank wasted no time, firing right at me again. His missiles struck me, and my diamond hide reflected some of the damage. I then ran into fight, and we traded hits. Their armor was strong too, but I eventually got close enough to slam into the tank, finally destroying it for good. Yes! In the destruction, the tank had dropped a weird-looking GPS tracker. Maybe that robot will know just what to do with this. On days 33 to 35, I was making my way back home through the city when something felt off. The sky started to turn red, and the air all around became burning hot. What's that rumbling noise? Just then, a huge volcano rose out of the ground, overlooking the city. What's happening? Rising from its apex was none other than King Ghidorah himself. I better hide.
Yes, yes! With this, more allies shall join me in my conquest! Rise, Rodan!
Bursting forth from the volcano were the massive wings of a magma pterodactyl Kijou.
Your conquest, King Ghidorah, will be swift.
Rodin flew over the city, dropping down pools of fiery magma in his wake. This isn't good. I need to get stronger before it's too late. On days 36 to 39, I rushed back to my base, handing over the GPS to the military robot. Any idea what we could use this for?
Maybe I'll take a good look at this.
I gave him some time to work as I started to walk around my base. I watched as Mothra and her family celebrated her upgrade and also looked at Kong's gorillas, enjoying their jungle home. I took some time to upgrade our home, building up more natural defenses and making it bigger and better in every way. And done. Perfect. I just wish my dad was here to see this. With that, I built up a claw-shaped monument to represent my father's pure strength. I'll avenge you, Dad, and make sure your wishes come true. I promise.
Oh, jeez, Fozo!
What? What is it, buddy?
The GPS, it's like bugging out and stuff. I tracked its signal back to the military base. Something bad must be going on there.
All right, then I guess I gotta go check it out. On days 40 to 44, I made my way towards the military base. When I started to hear fighting,
Hold the line!
what is going on? I ran up and watched as it seemed like the whole camp was fighting against a very large war mech. It would rain down barrages of missiles and wipe out groups of them at a time. I then saw it turn as the mech looked at the Admiral.
War Mech Model 1, I order you to stand down!
But the mech wasn't listening to his orders. No! Leave these people alone! The mech then focused on me and began to attack. It launched the same barrage of missiles at me, and they hurt a lot. I used all of my abilities at my disposal, but it just kept going. No, stop, wait! Out of nowhere, the Admiral fired an RPG and hit the war mech right on his head. Because of this, it ran away in panic.
No, you saved us, but why?
Because, General, not all kaiju are evil. On days 45 to 47, I walked with Admiral Stens deeper into their base, where he showed me even more destruction.
I'm sorry, Diamond Godzilla. I'm sorry we treated you just like another one of those monsters. We were just trying to do what was right for our city.
It's okay, I understand, especially after what Ghidorah has been doing. It's wrong.
Well, you see, that war mech we just scared away was supposed to defend us. We even put one of those radioactive fragments in it. But right when we did, everything went haywire and it attacked us. We couldn't control it.
Wait, so the next fragment is in that machine? I don't know if I can stop it. It's powerful.
Well, we did make it to stop you, but there just might be a way to exploit its weakness. Follow me.
I went out and followed the Admiral as he led me to the edge of a tundra.
The only real weakness that war mech has is ice. We can freeze it. We can destroy it. Some of our research notes an item deep in this tundra that could help you do just that.
On days 48 to 52, I followed the Admiral's directions until I was so far inside the tundra that I couldn't see the city. I pushed forward until I found a giant lake that had been frozen over. There was an old frozen structure hovering over the ice as well. Interesting. As I approached it, I heard a loud crack, and in a flash of shattering ice, chunks of the lake thawed away to expose platforms heading towards the middle. Hello? I looked out, and on the center platform below appeared a colossal ice kaiju.
The Diamond Godzilla. So it's true. You do exist.
Yes, and I've been sent here to find an item that will grant me ice powers.
So that's why you've come.
He looked up above him, and that's when I saw, floating in the icy cube, was an Arctic core. There, that's what I need.
Well, if you want it, show me your worth.
On days 53 to 56, a snowstorm formed as the ice kaiju started to attack. He would send out pulses of pure frost as I tried to jump from platform to platform. And as I got close, he would just push me back with his attacks. Ah!
Is that all you've got?
I knew I couldn't get closer without stunning him, but he was way too strong. What do I do? There! I noticed two pillars that were pointed up, holding the large icy cube. Yeah! Using my diamond breath, I blasted at both of them, breaking them. Because of this, the large cube crumbled and crashed right onto the kaiju. And there, appearing in the broken rubble, was the Arctic core. Bingo! I grabbed it, causing the cold to empower me, and I gained a new frozen breath attack. Sweet!
I am impressed. You see, I had to test you because I know Ghidora's reign of terror will not end so easily. He's even started to affect the lands beyond the city.
Then, why don't you join me? Together, we can all take King Ghidorah down for good. On days 57 to 59, I was journeying back with the Ice Kaiju when I received a transmission.
Godzilla! We have a visual on the war mech. It's just south of the city.
Well, here goes nothing. We split up, and it didn't take long for me to make it south of the city. And there he was, attacking a power grid. The mech was slamming into everything it could, causing a ton of electricity to discharge into the air. Is that empowering him? He's trying to get stronger. Hey!
Must eliminate Godzilla!
Oh no! We began to fight as he would launch volleys of even more fire rockets. My path was now cut off by its flames, but I was ready. I used my new ice attack to extinguish the flames and get in close. Then I would move around every chance that I could and blast him with the frost beam. I could tell that my new attack was starting to hurt him because he was moving much slower and slower. With one final diamond beam, I took him down for good. Yes, I did it. And there, where the war mech once stood, was the radioactive fragment that was powering him. On days 60 to 63, I went up and absorbed the fragment, causing me to grow even more powerful. I gained 5 more hearts, and now I can send out a large explosive burst of diamond radiation. Yeah, I went back to the military base and found Admiral Stens.
Great work, Godzilla! Thank you! That's one less problem to worry about. But now, my men have nowhere else to regroup. Our base is almost completely destroyed.
Well, Admiral, I have an idea that just might solve that problem. We all started to head back to my base when suddenly... Oh no. On day 64 to 68, I was face to face with King Ghidorah.
The Diamond Godzilla! You really think you can stop me? That's what your father thought. And look at where that got him.
Don't you dare speak about my father like that! Ah! I charged in recklessly, infuriated by his words. We began to fight as I tried to slam and blast him with everything I could. He was so strong though, and was taking my hits like they were nothing. Ghidorah's gravity beam hit me head on, knocking me back. I knew he was stronger than anything I had faced before.
Fire!
The army started to shoot up at Ghidorah with everything they had too, but he was just too powerful.
Humans! What a waste of life!
In one attack, Ghidorah nearly wiped out all of the soldiers.
Ha! The fact that you're still alive, Fozo, tells me that your diamond has actually strengthened you. Who knows how powerful I could truly become with that power?
He He then casted down a massive lightning strike onto me. Because of this, I began to pass out. On days 69 to 73, I woke up inside of King Ghidorah's volcano. Oh no. Hey, let me out of here. Just then, Ghidorah flew in, followed by Rodin.
Silence! You have no right to even continue speaking to me! I am a god!
No, you're wrong. You're not gonna get away with this.
You have no idea how wrong you are!
Ghidorah reared back his 3 heads and let out a powerful attack. He struck me right in my core, and I felt like my energy was being drained out of me. Then, in a huge flash, Ghidorah's body had become completely diamond as well. No!
Yes! Yes! With this new power, this world will fall! Starting with this city, Rodan! Finish him off! I no longer have a need for him! Yes, King Ghidorah!
Ghidorah flew back the way he came, and I was left alone with Rodin. I can't lose. I can't! With one tail swipe, I was able to break free. On days 74 to 77, Rodin charged in to attack. He would show off his speed and powerful fire attacks, and they were taking down my hearts fast.
The humans out there don't even care about us! Why? Why do you fight for them?
Because my father taught me it's the right thing to do. I tried blasting him out of the air and was hurting him every chance that I could, but I was just so weak. My hearts were getting lower and lower, and I thought I was done for. No, no! Then, in a large explosion, the military broke into the volcano. Admiral!
I want all guns on that flaming dinosaur! Now!
The remaining military forces all unleashed the weaponry onto Rodin, weakening him. Because of this, I was able to unleash my new diamond radiation attack, taking him down for good. You guys saved me.
Well, we're just glad you're okay. Now come on and let's regroup. I think we got a plan that could make you even stronger than Ghidorah.
On days 78 to 80, I returned to my base with all of the military men, but we were met at the entrance by King Kong and the Ice Kijou.
What are they doing here?
Guys, relax. They are our allies now, and they want to help. From there, I went off and gathered enough materials to build up the Admiral and his men their own homes. I then took the time to use my frost breath to form an icy cavern for the Ice Kijou.
I may not trust the military, but I am thankful for you, Foza.
Of course, we all have to work together now. I went over to the military robot's lab, and he was talking to the Admiral.
I'm sorry I neglected you for so long, little guy. Clearly, you were the only one to believe in our giant kaiju friend here.
Yeah, I'm just glad y'all came to your senses finally. It took you long enough.
Godzilla, my men were able to secure the final radioactive fragment.
I looked over, and behind him was the last fragment. Sweet!
Hold your horses there, boy. Our plan is to amplify its effects and make you even stronger. The only way to do that is, by hitting you with a nuke.
What?
You heard me. We just need your help taking back our submarine. It's gonna be easier said than done.
On days 81 to 85, I set out to the large cove on the seashore where the Admiral told me they had last docked their submarine. I looked out into the water and saw it floating out in the distance. I thought the Admiral said something was guarding this. Then, bursting out of the water was a giant sea kaiju. Oh, I spoke too soon.
This is my territory!
What? Man, I'm not trying to take your home. But the kaiju didn't listen and kept attacking.
Lies!
We continued to fight, trading each other blow for blow until I hit him hard with my diamond breath.
Do it and end me, I will never live in peace. Ghidorah, humans, they will hunt me to extinction.
Whoa, dude. No, I'm not gonna end you. Look, instead, I'll make you a promise. Soon, I'll make it so that you can live in peace, even with the humans. But to do that, I need that submarine.
You will? Yes, please take it. Show King Ghidorah what a true alpha can do.
On days 86 to 90, we set up the submarine in the ocean. Now that I'm in the middle of nowhere, you're just gonna nuke me?
Yeah, that's about right. Ready?
As I'll ever be. Launching out of the sub was the nuclear missile as it flew and exploded into the water around me. A huge nuclear cloud formed above the water, and all of its radiation empowered me. As the cloud dissipated, I felt my entire body change. I gained 10 more hearts and grew into a colossal size. Because of this, I can now summon my own diamond nukes. Yes, it worked. I then saw as Mothra was flying up to me across the water.
This is fantastic, Fozo.
Yeah, I just hope it's enough to stop King Ghidorah. On days 91 to 94, I made my way back to base with Mothra, and we looked at all of the work that we made. I think we could really do this.
I know you can.
All of King Kong and his gorillas looked so proud.
Yeah, you can do this, Godzilla! Woohoo!
Even the military robot was cheering me on.
I really never thought I'd be working alongside you, Godzilla. The race is up to you. Please, save our city.
Let's hope that I can.
Well, you will have me as well. We started this together. It's time we end it too.
On days 95 to 99, Mothra and I arrived in the burning city, looking out to see the Diamond King Ghidorah at the peak of his volcano.
So, you really did survive. No matter, I'll ruin you like the rest of this worthless planet.
Not while we're still here. Me and Ghidorah rushed into battle. I used all of the abilities I gained along the way, like my diamond leap, to slam into him. Take this! He was taking hit after hit, but kept retaliating with his powerful gravity beams. Yeah! Mothra flew up and kept attacking with her beams of light to distract him.
You insect!
Because of this, he began to unleash attacks towards her. Hey, stay away from her! I ran in and tried to push Ghidorah back, but he didn't move an inch. He knocked me back with another powerful blow, leaving me with only a few hearts left. No!
I am and always will be a god!
Ghidorah was about to end me, but then Mothra flew in the way. Wait!
It's okay. I always have your back.
In a single blow, Mothra was completely injured by his attack. Mothra, no!
Oh, finish this. I believe in you.
As her body faded away, her energy fell onto me, empowering me even more. You are gonna pay for that. On day 100, Ghidorah took to the skies in the city, and I chased after him. You aren't going anywhere. Ghidorah shot at me with his gravity beams, but I just ran through them. I slammed him with my attacks, now attacking in a full frenzy. I would use my diamond radiation to push him back, and followed up with every attack that I could. You are not a god. You're just a monster.
Silence!
We continued to battle, trading blow for blow, until he started to fly up into the sky.
Time to end this!
I agree! We both fired out beams at one another, but my diamond breath against his gravity beam was much stronger.
No! No!
Finally, in a blast of my new diamond nuke ability, King Ghidorah was completely destroyed. And now this entire city could live in peace.